In this video, I'm going to show you how to test the temperature for the backup batteries for a Fire-Lite FCPS-24F booster panel. You can see on the front here, you have your FCPS-24-F. Then inside you have your card. And up at the top you have your model numbers there. For right now, we're just going to close this. So there's changes in the code in 2019 that changed how we do semi-annual backup battery testing. So it used to be the 2016 edition of the NFPA 72 and older was primarily voltage and load testing, where the 2019 edition that came out and current editions after added temperature testing and ohmic testing. So what you're supposed to do now on a semi-annual basis is temperature test, voltage test, ohmic test, and load testing got bumped to 3 years. So after batteries have been in service for 3 years, you would load test them. So what we're testing for the temperature is you're testing the ambient temperature inside the can, and then you're testing the leads, the negative leads of your batteries. And what you're looking for is to see if the battery leads are greater than 18 degrees than the ambient temperature. And if they are, that means that the batteries are overheating, which could cause issues with them. For them not to work properly in a power outage, they might not last as long as they're supposed to. Like they might corrode or crack or swell up or something like that. So the point of this test is you do it first. Of all the tests you do, the temperature, the voltage, the ohmic, the load test, all that, you do a temperature test first because you want to get the temperature inside the panel first. That's the ambient temperature reading. And then you want to get the temperature of the batteries outside. So once I open the door, the temperature is going to start mixing, or the ambient temperature inside the can is going to mix with the ambient temperature inside the room. So I don't want to leave this door open for a while and do my voltage and my ohmic test, my load test, and all that when the temperature is being mixed outside. So what I want to do is I want to do the temperature testing first, get that out of the way, then I'll do my load test, my voltage test, my ohmic test, all that afterwards. So the idea is you do the temperature test first. So what I'm gonna do is take my temperature gun, it's just a laser gun. You just aim it and you get a temperature reading. And then from there, I'll do my batteries after. So I'm gonna open the door and I'm just gonna aim for a part of the can, not the board itself, because the board will be hotter with power running through it. But I'm going to aim for a part of the can where there's nothing there and just try to get the ambient temperature of the can. And then I'm going to get the negative leads of the batteries. So just going to like aim off over here to this nice little corner. So I'm at like 76, 77. You can also do it like up top. The closer you get to this board, it's going to go up in temperature because power is running through the board. So you just want to aim somewhere in the can, maybe even above these batteries a little bit, get 77, just to get the temperature reading. So I just chose to do it in this corner just because it's an open corner. So I'm at 76, 77. And then I'm going to do the negative leads of each of the batteries. So I'm going to test this negative lead. We're at 77.5. Of course, I'm doing this to the camera, which makes it more difficult. And I'm going to test the negative lead in the back. Get 77.7. Let me do that other lead again, just to be sure. Yeah, 77.2. All right. So we're around the same temperature, which is good. And then we'll just close that up. So again, we're just checking the ambient temperature inside the can. And then we're checking the negative leads of each of the batteries. And what we're looking for is a variance greater than 18 degrees. So the battery negative leads being hotter than the ambient temperature inside the panel. Because again, that would indicate that the batteries are overheating. There's extra power flowing through it or whatever, and it's going to cause the long-term health of the battery to go down. And again, this is a post 2019 edition of the code update, and the 2022 code as well as the 2025 code has kept that same code change from 2019, so it's continued. And as of filming this is December 2025. So I'm going off of the 2025 code, but again, this originated in 2019. So that is how you do the temperature test for the backup batteries for the Fire-Lite FCPS-24F booster panel.